Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm doing okay. We're going to be making some cards. I've been struggling with making this video. I made 20 videos and 3 cards. Do the math and you can tell where my frustration is. Okay, so the cards are going to look something like this. I tried to do some other style cards and they just didn't turn out right, so we won't even get into that. But this is how the card is going to look. It's just plain like that, using this washi tape right here. We had some red washi tape. I used all of it up. Wasn't that much on the roll. So you see how thick this washi is? No, it's not really thick. It has this much on it. I've used a lot of this red washi in previous crafty projects. So we got these we're working with. I need to make 11 more cards, I believe. 10 to 15, something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our gold with snowflakes maybe, or stars. I'm going to put that down first. And I had put this because I was going to use a different thing, but I am not using that now. Can't find where this tape stops and starts. I'm going to use something else. And so you need a flat surface, right? Flat surface. If you want to use your not sticky craft mats or whatever, you can do that as well. I will not be doing that because I need this smooth surface to do that for me. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put it down as straight as possible. Have you finished your Christmas stuff yet? I haven't. Today is, what is today? Friday the 13th, right? And I think you'll probably see this December 26th. I don't know if I can get everything done ahead of time. Maybe you'll see it before then. But I have no Christmas tree up. No Christmas tree. My son refuses, even though he doesn't. Well, we're going to pick him up. I guess we're going to have to, because he doesn't want to lose his little train setup that he has downstairs. But that's where the Christmas tree is going to go, where his trains are. So he needs to get those things up. But we're going to put the tree up this weekend. And I've been kind of holding out on putting the tree up because of Nicholas. I don't want to crate him for the whole month of December because the Christmas tree is out and he wants to mess with it. But also my son likes to play with the stuff on the tree as well. So, I have one fur ball and one non-fur ball to worry about when it comes to that. So we're going to just take our glue. If you notice, I didn't put any tape on the other side because I feel like this should hold, hopefully. If you get a card from me and it doesn't hold, you know why, because washi tape is the enemy sometimes. No, it should hold. I think it'll hold. I think this will make it hold, this reinforcing of the back. So we'll do that. Rub that down. And I'm using 5x7 cards because I went crazy and bought a lot of them. So one needs to use them, right? So I don't know what the heck happened to this card. Looks like it got beat up. It could have been in the back of the heat, but that's okay. So we're going to put this just like that. You can use whatever glue you like. I feel like, how can I say this? I like the glue stick for the edges because I feel like it just sticks better. But I'm sure it's the operator. It has nothing to do with the glue not working. I'm just not putting it on properly. But we're going to do that. And then this. And then we'll put this in the center. I don't want to use tape because I did some projects yesterday. And the tape, yeah, you guessed it, I put it down crooked and I couldn't lift the picture thing back up. So needless to say, it's crooked, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to just make sure it opens up on the right side. put this down just like that. And the whole point is I didn't want to use any stamps, dies, no stamps, not dies, because I used the scanning cup for some other projects, but I wanted it to be a nice, simple card that looked pretty, and I think all of them look pretty. I am biased, so, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. You can make your own and then decide, but I wanted it to be, I didn't want to use a lot of stamps. That's all I'm saying. So I have this that I cut out, made some tags, and what I've been doing is just, you know, making it like a present. So I think that'll be cool, and we'll put Deck the Halls right there. And this is acetate, so it's clear, and I'm just taking my t-shirt, taking it back old school. And I am just cleaning off my fingerprints, and now what I'm going to do is take some glue and put it on the letter portion. I hope everyone's staying warm, because it's chilly here in the States, right? Seen somebody post that it was hot where they were. And normally it's hot here too, but it's chilly. Been chilly. I went outside the other day to take out the trash. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of pressure to this. I went outside to take out the trash. I had to rethink my day because I went out like in a t-shirt and some shorts. The weather in the house is not the weather outside, so I'm just gonna rub this in with my finger. Deck the Halls. I think that's cool. And I do have, yep, oh, some little star stickers that I'm going to use right there and right there. So, you know, whenever people craft, I don't think anyone says, let me see how super fancy I can make this card. I think people craft to their liking. So I have, so the back tag is plain. It's nothing under there, just so you all know. And if you notice, I use, even though this is some pretty paper, you know, I think I talked about this before, I turned it over and I'm getting what I wanted from it, which is to have it plain so it can pop up and look really cool. But, you know, I don't think people say, let me try and make this the fanciest I can. I think they gather their stuff and they just work from it and they make it how fancy they want it to be versus not making it fancy. And, you know, I just told myself, Brandy, use both of the squares. Or did I not? I think I did tell myself that in my head, not out loud. So now we have it just like that, which I think is really pretty. I would like for you to tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. And I am going to pop this up just a little bit. This is from the Dollar Tree, and it doesn't have as much dimension as the tape from hell does, but it gives it some dimension. You know, you can always double it up. If you're going to be delivering your cards, you know, you can make them as fancy and big as you want. But again, I didn't want to use stamps to craft these cards. I wanted to just do something. I really want to do like an assembly line crafty project. And I've got my wish, I guess. We're gonna make one more together, and then, well, you know, yeah, we'll make one more together. So we're gonna be using this right here, these tags right here. And so now I need to find a paper that I feel like will match that a lot better. Okay, so I think this red will do just fine. And we're gonna put, I'm hoping that this gold looks okay with this, because if not, I'm gonna have to pull it up and figure something else out. I like this, even though it's a thicker color, I like that a lot better, but I'm just going to take a leap of crafty faith and try this, okay? And hopefully, well, you know what? No, I have, oh, yeah. Let's work on this real quick. Look at this one. I think that may work. So this is a good way to use your scraps because, you know, I made some tags with scraps, as well as any ephemera that you have that you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. You can make that, and a good way to use up some of this washi tape that you may have. I went through a lot of my washi and got rid of a lot of it. And then somehow I got more. I wonder how that happened. Probably a sale, or I saw some nautical theme to something. A mermaid was like, oh, that'd be a good project, or you know, unicorn or llama or something. I was like, oh, I want to try that for so and so and so and so. I'm sure that's what happened. The ladies with the eyelashes, because I don't particularly care for that type of aesthetic on craftiness, but a lot of people like it, and so if I was to craft something for someone that liked it, I would probably use that. Oh my goodness, just laughing. I think that looks good. Looks like candy cane to me, right? Those yummy, delicious candy cane, not the plain ones, not the cherry flavor. I don't like cherry flavor. Anything, actually. All right, so again, same method, right? Pick this up. Lay it flat, put some glue on it, and this cardstock is really, really, really thick. So I'm hoping that the the glue will not make it bow over and curve. But I think I don't know. I was thinking I might flatten the cards before I mail them out, but I don't know because some of them have dimension on it and some don't. How many Christmas cards do you send out a year? Do you send out cards to your family, you know, like your relatives, for example, your mother-in-law, or do you go to Hallmark and get her something, or do you not send cards out at all? Some people don't send cards out, and some people do. I'm a some people don't, and a some people that do. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I was big into sending out text messages, you know, and so you can send out a group text, but individually. So at one point I used to do that. I'm just trying to get the corners as best as possible. But then I stopped sending out all those messages because if you think about it, right? Everyone's sending out those Merry Christmas messages, right? The big roommate has a larger family than I do. When it comes to like cousins and relatives and stuff like that, I don't have a lot of relatives that I keep in touch with besides my immediate blood relatives, my aunt and my two uncles. And one of my uncles, I don't know if I told y'all, you know, he was in the hospital. He has Alzheimer's, early on stage of Alzheimer's, and he also has cancer. So he was in the hospital in October, and he went to an assisted living facility for a while, a rehab, and now he's back home, doing good. We went to visit him, and he was way more lucid and with it than I had ever seen him in the last year or so. But I always announce myself when I go to visit, because one day I went to visit and knocked on the door. He was like, "Who is that lady?" Like, what you want? When I went to visit him, I had just left his house too, so you know, I know that you know, when you have relatives that have an ailment, you kind of just overlook them. So I would say, you know, this is Brandy, your niece. I don't even give him a chance to be like, who is that lady anymore? So that's what I tell him all the time when I go. And he's like, oh, hey, Brandy, how you doing? But he remembers the big roommate's name, I guess because they're buddies. They hang out and they chit-chat. I'm not a big chit-chatter with the family. These colors, red, are kind of all over the place. But we're going to just ignore that and go with it, because I think it all kind of ties in. All the colors kind of flow together so they kind of blend. This red, the card front probably could have been a touch lighter, So we're gonna put that right here, just like that. I'm gonna burnish it down. Now you can put this together however you want, whatever's best for you. Again, I like to, I wanted to make some assembly line cards. I knew that was gonna happen. Can I slide it up? Is it too late? Too late. Oh, ugly too late too. Did y'all see that? Maybe I could just salvage my idea. Let's do this. That will work. Because sometimes the tags get all crazy anyway, right? I should have moved this one over a little bit, but I was trying to put it in that hole on the washi tape. I don't know why I was trying to do that. Sometimes I don't think things through all the way. Like I'll think them through, but then I'm like, the execution does not make sense. All right, so we got that. Anyway, what was I talking about? My uncle, my family? I don't remember. So yeah, hospital uncle, blah blah blah, names, Christmas. Oh, cards, Christmas cards. So sometimes I don't, the text messages, I'll text them all. Usually I send them a picture of the little roommate doing something cute, to me at least, and I'm like, Merry Christmas, family, or something like that, from my family to yours, or something simple. I'm going to, I don't like to, but I'm going to snip this off just a little bit. I'm just going to grab the card itself and see, do I need to snip it off? No, I don't need to snip it off. Let's see if it's going to fit in here, because if not, then I won't snip it. I don't like to destroy the cards like that. Let's see. Perfecto. Alrighty. So this is what I've made today. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Have you did this before? How does it make you feel? Is it easy to you? Is it hard? I do think that this is probably an easy, fun, quick project. Something sticking right there. So we did that one. We made this together. Very cool. Different colors, different areas. Same thing, just different techniques. Then we did this. And then I did this one on the previous video, but then I messed that up. And so here we are with that one. Same thing with this. And then I did these two yesterday. And I still have a lot to go. But I'm not going to keep you. You're probably doing something busy, doing whatever you're doing. I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section how your December is going. Until next time, happy crafting.